get this done while it's still morning. Good morning, BYT. Welcome back. I forgot to do an intro video, so I've been pulling these out. And I got the trim that goes along the sides here. I haven't gotten that side yet, but I got that side. I just went around and I just started pulling out all the screws and everything out of the windows and the trim and all that stuff. So one of the hard parts was going to be to get this red hornet flying around me. Go away. Getting the side trim off and getting up here and getting these skylights out. So I'll show you what I get into and what I find in a bit. Well, here's one side. There's the roof and all the metal. Tin, actually. Rolled up, laying there, which is front side as well. It's all skinned out. So I'll get this all laid out flat. Measure out my pieces for in there after I finish framing that in. So haven't skinned this side out yet. I still have to deal with all the electrical on top. Then, as I thought, the cupboards in there were screwed to the top. So let me see if I can get up here. Right up through here, I believe. Yep, right there's screws. They run down that way. They run down this way, holding that big cabinet in. And there's more screws down that way, holding the small cabinet in. And of course there's all the electrical. There's coming from the plug down to the breaker box, out of the breaker box to the light. There's a white one down there that runs across over to the other plug. So we're getting somewhere. See you in a bit. Morning, everybody. Welcome back to BYT. It's been a few days. I haven't got any progress done out here in the garage or on the bus because I had other obligations. One thing that did happen when I brought the car hauler home with the camper on it, I had picked up something in my tire of the van, and so I had to pull the tire off, plug it, put it back on. And that's about the only project I've gotten done over the last couple of days. So today's project is to remove the electrical components out of the roof and anything that I'm keeping. But I gotta get the electrical out before I can do my cabinets. I mean, that cabinet, yes, I could have dropped. There's no electrical in it. But this one here, I have to get my lights out and get everything unhooked from the panel box before. So I'm going to find myself a tote to put everything I'm keeping in so I can get it out, get it secured, lower the roof back down, get my cabinets. So this one, when I drop it, it'll sit right here on the stove and sink area. That one, I will get it to drop and set on the cushions. So, or I'll get in there and brace it up with something, sawhorses or something. I'll get it to hold. And then when I get them dropped, everything out, I can actually start cutting this roof off and taking it to the burn pile. And of course, I gotta get my windows out, the framework around the windows on the inside. So that's what I'm going to try to do today, is strip out the inside of the roof. See you in a bit. Well, there you have it. Upper cupboard on the I didn't want it to fall and damage my holding tank underneath, so I put the cap back on and put 2 cushions down for it to fall on. And there's my upper cabinet. So, you know, I of course had to pull out a few little nails and stuff like that, and pilot hole some of their holes. Oh, I'll come up in here now that I got the roof back up. You know, some places was where their screws were at. Here, I'll just pilot hole straight down so I can put screws in from here. You know, 3 screws here, 3 screws on this side, pilot hole here, pilot hole here, pilot hole here. You know, same with the front. I'll pilot hole, you know, 3 pilot drill 3 holes, and then we'll see where it fits. Same way here. You know, you couldn't see the contour of the ceiling right here, this little tiny contour, but you can see it built in to the cabinet. The good thing is, the way they built this, you know, take the staples out, and this seam here, and you have a flat cabinet all the way across. So, easy enough if it has to be. So, only time can tell. And the same thing here, you know, it'll have the pilot holes where their screws were. You know, they had screws everywhere. Some of them didn't even make it. Some of them did. I know I took out more than the holes I see in this. You see, most of their screws weren't even barely catching anything. So, but this will be a good kitchen cabinet on the bus. Of course, you know, got a lot of cleaning to do on it. May even, you know, make some panels I can put in flush across the back. Some bottoms. Run my lighting electrical first, then you know, put a little, you know, it's got a 1/4 inch, a good 1/4 inch gap. Put a bottom in here, make a flat cabinet. Locks are in really good shape. So, and then after we get it, the electrical, it's over here in this corner. I have to peel this paneling out. I tried pulling it out. I have it all undone up top. I tried pulling it out, and something in here is holding it. So I'm gonna just break this paneling here apart in this corner, pull the insulation out, because I still have the tin on the outside of this side here. But yep, no damage to them. Didn't damage them. Got them out, and what a day! Got all the electrical out. Got all the electrical taken out, all the wires off the roof and over to that far corner, and then got the 2 cabinets down and everything that was in top in this bucket. So, screws, brackets, window frames, curtain rods, light. Well, my battery's about to die, so here you have it, folks. Alright, that last sound you heard was my battery about to die. So if you like today's content, please like, share, subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. And whatever you're doing out there, you be safe. You have yourselves a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.